What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy friggin' Friday. What's happening? What is going on? It is nearly December. We are after Thanksgiving. So guess what? Time for a little bit of a fireplace to warm the soul, a little bit of a Santa's hat to warm the ears, and a little bit of bourbon to warm everything else. And to get looby-dooed and just have a lot of fun and stuff. I am so excited. Super excited. My phone notifications are just notificating me about notifications. I don't care about them. I care about you. And I care about Christmas and Hanukkah and Hallelujah and all the other stuff. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being my friends. Friggin' love friends. I love you guys so much. So much. Jeez Louise. Who do we have in chat already? Kilco was in here early. Andrew the friggin' Cannon Buchanan. Marine Franchi. Hey, Marine. Cole George. Brandon Mobley. Josh Randall. Bernie Fram. That's gotta be part of the Fram fam, man. Is that a Shayla Fram fam? It's got to be a part of the Shayla Fram fam. And that makes me part of your Fram fam, man. Welcome. Heck yes. Kilco, I already said Kilco. We got 2 shout-outs, no big deal. Josh Randall says, it's that time of year again to have your friend over, slap each other in the face, and get his fighting cock tattoo. Yeah, and guess what? I'm back in town. No longer in Detroit. Back to the UP, back to Upper Michigan, and just like 15 miles from that guy who's going to get the tattoo. And now we got to do it. Now we got to make it happen because it's time. It's time for it to happen. And we're back. We'll get more into that in a few minutes. Uncle Robbie's in the house. Will Zirk. Bev Porter. She's a nice lady. Hi, Mom. I love you so much. JJ's in the house. Hey, JJ. Lance B. Destination Bourbon. Friggin' Klein. Friggin' amazing guy. Jeremy Riley, Roger D, Dave Markowski. We all love the Junkies and Jeremy, but you're my Friday night fix. Aw, thanks so much. I was just gonna put their stream on this Fireplace, and then we could just watch it together. But I thought that it's a little blurry and probably wouldn't be able to see. And you never know. So we're doing this instead. I'll just stay cozy by the fireplace, stay nice and warm, and we'll just do our own thing. Do our own little thing. Cole George says, Porter. Jamie Compton's in the house. Friggin' Jamie Compton. What's up, Jamie? Blackfly. Jerry Black. Austin Phelps. Jeez Louise, everybody's in. Julie L. Hey, Julester. Friggin' Julester. So happy you made it in the chat. Appreciate you so much. Always making me and this group a part of your Friday nights. If Dan's not in chat, then I will break up with him. But I would imagine he'll be here. I imagine if I scroll far enough, I'll see Danomite's name here shortly. Will Henderson, MVP, most valuable player. Will Henderson, so happy you're here. Tim Evans, live from Chicago. It's Tim Evans. Amy, boom, here comes the boom. Whiskey Central, says Trev sent me. Hey, Shayla, what's going on? Sugar Kitty, meow, now we're ready to go. Josh Pence, oh, there's Daniel. Called it. Friggin' called it. So excited that you are liking this. Likes, heck yeah. Oh, man, Joe, Roger D. If I missed your name, I'm so sorry. Ernie Brubaker, the Brubaker maker himself, is here in chat. Everybody, wave hi to Ernie Brubaker. Hello, Brubaker maker. Glad you're here. Caitlin Brubaker, the product of the Brubaker maker. How's it going, Caitlin? Mike Franklin. Jeez, always. I'm scrolling now. Now I'm scrolling fast. Josh Pence. Ken Runyer. Nick Foles. ADHD Whiskey. We need some Matt Porter Christmas wraps DMX style. Oh, yeah. He did one time do the old, shoot. DMX did like a Christmas thing where he was like, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like he did like a Rudolph or something. It was really good. If you haven't seen that, definitely YouTube that. Not now, but later. For sure later. We need the Christmas Vacation music. That's a good idea. I love it. It's just an epic movie. Chris Dominy. Happy Friday, all. Happy Friday to you, Chris Dominy. Cool 62 Chev. Lee Neiman. Patrick Fulmer himself. Just play Freebird. Yes, yes, yes. Daniel Kerber. Jack Johnson. Hey, Jack. Friggin' Jack Johnson. Give me some knocks right there. Friggin' love Jack Johnson. He's a man. Richie Z loves the intro music. Barndor says Santa. I know him. Yeah. I feel so cozy now. All I needed was a hat and just many BTUs of flames and fires. Yes. Nick Lovin's here. Shayla raps over Porter raps. Richie Z, Scott Sebastian, HCC the Whiskey Edition says, hi, Matt. What's going on? Daniel Kerber, Bubble Bath Bourbon, Rich Flinchbow. That's a name, and I love it. Flinchbow. Rich Flinchbow. Amazing. Jen Artelino. What's going on, Jen? Tommy D. I could just keep reading, and I'm gonna. I don't even care. You all deserve it. Jeff Meager, Jeremy Riley. I can't. Okay, I stopped. It stopped. Something happened. It scrolled all the way to the bottom. It did. My bad. Oh boy, I screwed it up. Holy moly! What am I missing? Okay, DC $10 super chat. Super happy about that. Merry Christmas, ADHD Friggin' Whiskey. I spy a beautifully plump and delicious looking Hooters bottle behind you. Love you, dude. I thought that later after the flight, it would be the proper time to finally do a comprehensive, detailed review of the Hooters bottle that DC sent me. It's Hooters whiskey. And after the flight, we're going to review it. We're going to find out if it's, we're going to review it. That's what I do. Thank you, DC, for the super chat so much. Dram Mounts in the chat. That's what I meant to say. Beth Higgins. Hey, Beth. Freaking love Beth. I don't even know Beth, but I love her. Okay, we got an Al-Ran. Too early for whiskey here in Australia. Too early for whiskey here in Australia. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, it's summer in Australia. That's the way the world works. Come to find out, winter here, swimsuits there. So who wants to go? Let's go to Australia. We should do that. That was the worst Australian accent I've ever done. I'm so sorry. Don't unsubscribe. Stay subscribed. And I will either work on it or never do it again. Either one. Cheech Artelino, watching with my wife. I appreciate you guys so much. Shelf Turds, friggin' Shelf Turds, an amazing channel on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to Shelf Turds, then that is not good. As a matter of fact, there's Shelf Turds in the chat right now, and they're They're good. They're great people, and they are hilarious and have a good channel. You should go subscribe to them. Right after you subscribe to Shayla at Whiskey Central, but only after you subscribe to Destination Bourbon. Michael Primetime Klein, the legend himself. 3 amazing, amazing channels here in chat already. And Bubble Bath Bourbon, he's in here too. That's another channel. There are a few in here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. Mark Bond, Lone Wanderer, Doug H., Kevin Lanau. Speaking of Kevin, thank you for doing what you do. You did your Patreon. You upped it. Thank you. I don't deserve that. I appreciate you so much. But wow, thank you so much. Scary Peeper, Eric Hetzler, we are just going and going and going. Kelvin Floyd, doing a blind of all mash bill ones I have. So good. Yeah, that's awesome. Maureen Franchi, a $20 super sticker. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so much, Maureen. That's amazing and awesome. I love it. That's so cool. Thank you so much. HCC, the Whiskey Edition. That's got to be a channel too. I would imagine that's got to be a channel. It's got to be a channel. It has to be. Enough hat. My wife just texted me and said, enough hat. Does she want me to take it off? Or does she just think flipping it? I'll flip it all night. I'll tell you when it's enough hat. And it's not yet. But I love you. And I appreciate your opinion. But I think the hat is more of a security blanket for my head. That's nice. And it feels good. John Hurst, most valuable pourer. That's funny. Okay, now I'm scrolling down. We gotta get caught up. Jamie Fernandez Jr. with a $5 super chat says, cheers, bro, Chacho. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Calming down slowly. Oh boy, I just lost it again. Oh, was that another $20 from Maureen Franchi? Waiting on the Bardstown announcement video. Thank you so much for the super chat, Maureen. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Again, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, me too. It's on Tuesday. I don't know why I keep doing this with my hands. Maybe because there's like armrests on this chair that I feel like I need to do stuff with my hands. I don't like it, but I kind of like it at the same time. I don't know. Is it weird? Kind of. But gotta stop. Putting them away, but not too far because I need them. It's really hard to stop doing it. Okay. Tuesday. I'm not sure what platform yet. Hopefully we find out more soon. But on Tuesday, coming up Tuesday, the 1st of December, the Bardstown Bourbon Company will be releasing their video of the final competition of the world's top whiskey taster, which I was a part of. I'm looking forward to it to see just how they put it together, how they edited it, it was a really cool event. It was a super cool event. So many cool people, so many legends of the whiskey and bourbon industry were there. And although I can't reveal any of the results because they won't, they wanted to do that themselves. So I can say this, that it was awesome time. It was fun. And everybody there was tremendous. And I'm excited to see how they edit the video together and how it looks. So hopefully everybody watches that. And like I said before, no matter the result, always support Bardstown Bourbon Company. They are amazing people doing great things. They are just killing the game. And I don't know, it's really cool that they did this for people like me and you to do it. So cool a competition that they give a winner money for and stuff. So cool of them. Amazing opportunity. And I say, no matter the outcome, always support them because they support people like us. So that's all I got to say about that. Taking a breath. Getting my heart rate back down to 300. Yep. Now we're good. Now I'm scrolling. 173 in chat. 177. That's amazing. So cool. Thank you guys so much for coming in on this Friday night. Love you all. Thrasher says, Hooters, is that another Kentucky Owl release? It's not. This is more of not. Maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is the next big thing. Maybe it is the next Kentucky Owl. Or maybe it's just an owl. We'll find out. We'll get there. We'll get there later. We have a lot of time ahead of us, for sure. Oh, by the way, I'm scrolling through these chats, and I have to stop for a second to say, Trev, will you keep track of super chats tonight if you're here? And if not, then will anybody? Because I'm going to give away, if there's somebody who's going to keep track of them, I've got a bottle right there. It's the Weller Antique. It's Christmas time. Let's do a giveaway. Antique, Weller Antique. So every $5 super chatted gets you entered into the giveaway for an antique. Antique. Yeah. I've got, after moving so much, these whiskey boxes and totes are so heavy. So I was like, you know what? I'm sick of moving this bottle, and I want somebody else to have it who will just open it and drink it. So yeah, we're going to do a giveaway for that tonight. Scrolling. Now I'm scrolling. Yeah, Whiskey Central. You tell her, Shayla. Never enough hat. Kevin Lanau, $5 super chat. When you gave me a call out, I had to lower the volume so my wife didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, Kevin Lanau deleted his patronage because he likes to save money during holiday time. What a genuine family man, that Kevin Lanau. But still, Kevin Lanau. There's that better. I did better. I think I did better. Tommy D says, I want that smoke wagon. That was a gift from Thrasher, who also provided the flight for tonight. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy is in the house. He says, what's up, everybody? Oh, geez, I think I missed another. Okay, I got to scroll back up. I'm getting terrible at this. It's got to be the hat. No, it's not. Definitely not the hat. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy, thank you so much for the favor you ran me earlier. Appreciate you so much. What an amazing guy. Friggin' stew. Amy Boom says, much love, Matt. Fingers crossed for December 1st. Thank you, Amy. We appreciate that super chat so much. I did miss a Will Henderson $5 super sticker. I'm sorry I missed it, Will. Appreciate you so much. What the heck is a super sticker, though? I can't see them. Let's see. I gotta scroll. I gotta switch thing. Okay, it says, how's it going? It's a $5. Thank you so much. $25 super chat from Jason Busey. Mail Kilikimaka from me and Bing. That's a good song. I don't know if those are the words, but that's what you're talking about for sure. Thank you, Jason, for the super chat. You're awesome. Jeff Meager, $5 super chat. Hope your family is all good after the quick trip to and fro Detroit. Yes. HCC, the Whiskey Edition, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm scrolling up and seeing more super chats that I missed. I'm so sorry that I missed them, but I need to be faster at that. I need to be faster at a lot of stuff in general, a lot of stuff. All right, scrolling down here. Julielle, you are correct. Bard's Stone Bourbon Company is an amazing place. It's a fantastic place, a beautiful place, and yeah, I'd love to go back there sometime. It's kind of like breathtaking there. Like everybody is so happy and cool and nice. It's like you walk into the fanciest department store ever, and then the nicest people on the planet are like, here's a lot of bourbon, and we love you. So cool. So cool. So sorry I'm scrolling here. I'm scrolling. Got Amy. Oh my, what the heck? Jason Busey. You're on the nice list, my friend. Holy crap. Did you mean? Oh, he says, hey, my hair's not. Yeah. Maybe should keep it on. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just keep it. Jason Busey? Holy crap. Jason Busey. Dude. Thank you so much. for that. Amazing. Yeah, the hat, she's bright. It probably does have to go here soon. I feel like I'm in the holiday spirit, though, and I want to rock the hat. So I'm going to rock it. I don't care. Jason Busey, thank you so much. That's amazing and crazy and holy cow. Holy cow. Toon says, watch your back on that fire. I know, it's getting warmed up. If I get too close, let me know. If you start to see me go up in flames, because I'm so hot next to the fire. SG Flying High, $5 super chat. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. Lone Wanderer 360 says, give me to Weller. Bring me to Weller. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jeff Meager, $5 super chat. Keep the hat. It's kept. Consider it kept. Chris Domine. Chris Domine. Very fancy. Your videos legit make me chuckle. Thank you for being you. Well, I can't help it. So I'm glad that that's the case, because otherwise you'd hate me. There's some people who are like, why are you you? And I'm like, I don't know. That's just it. And I'm terribly sorry, but I can't do anything different. So thank you, Chris. He says, cheers as I'm on my way. Too many pours of Belcona's lineage. Huh. I haven't had Belcona's lineage. That's a Texas little thing there. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much for the super chat. Kevin Lanau. Shh. Thank you for that. That's really nice of you to do that. But don't let anybody hear about it. Thank you. All right, moving on. Oh boy. Now, oh geez, my scroll finger gets a little out of control finger sometimes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Blackfly, Ginger Santa. Thank you for the super chat and the nickname. I like it. Dave Lingsweiler, have a drink. Good idea. I have to do that. I've got a little bit of the smoke wagon actually in here. And I think I need to, as my grandpa would say, what did he say? Oh man, my grandpa used to say he needed to needed to wet his whistle. Need to wet my whistle. I don't know what he meant by that. Wonder if that's like dirty or something. I don't know. Oh, that smoke wagon's good. Thank you, Thrasher, for that. That's so good. It's like a spicy cherry gum that is also not gum. It's bourbon, so you can swallow it, and you won't take 7 years to digest, which is awesome. All right, we're going to get to this flight here in a second after I scroll to the bottom. But at first, I have to say, Adam Dorman, what a gentleman. He'll get the door for you because he's amazing. Had a blind tasting with a fam Wednesday night. Elijah Craig Toasted, Makers 2020 Limited Edition, and Old Forester 1910. All excellent to me. ADHD, what's your pick of the three? I don't know. I haven't had the Makers 2020 LE. And this is going to sound really weird to say, but I've never had Old Forester 1910 by itself. I've had 1920, I've had 1915, the blend, but I have never had the 1910 alone. But I'm not a huge fan of the Elijah Craig Toasted. For some reason, it just doesn't do it for me. So I would say, if you, just knowing my palate, if you gave me those three, I think that the Old Forester would probably come out on top pretty easily. But that's just a guess. Jen Arlino says Team Hat. Hank Williams Jr., friggin' legend, says, I like your channel. I dig your stuff too, man, if you're the real Hank Williams Jr. If you're not, then that makes way more sense, and I also still like you. So there's that. Here's the bourbon, and we love you. Yes, Will Henderson, we love you back. Everybody loves Will. Patrick Fulmer, $10 super chat. On the downhill run to Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. You got to be careful running downhill, I heard, because you can get out of control, and running downhill is more dangerous than running uphill. But yeah, Christmas is right around the corner. Thank you so much for the super chat. Scroll into the bottom. Going to get my trunk, says Hank Williams Jr. Not sure what that means. Kilco says, wet your lips and whistle. It's just a little easier to do when properly moistured. Yes, that's true. Sugar Kitty says, my scroll is on a roll, doing the hole with a mole on a pole with a soul and the dole over the knoll. Can't believe I read that. Not that, I mean, I can believe I read it because I can read, but why did I read it? I don't know. Sometimes I just read stuff out loud before I read them. You know, I just read them. Lord Jules has the most captivating comment of the night. He says, capital K. Right back at you. All right. Destination Bourbon still in the house. That's a home run for me. I got his attention for more than 5 minutes. Love it. I love that guy. What a nice guy. All right. We are going to do this now. By the way, was there somebody keeping track of Super Chats? I hope so. If not, then I will do it at the end with my fancy pencil and paper technique that works all too well. Adam Dorn says, well, Force 1910 was and is my favorite. The Make Your Second definitely get you some 1910. Yeah, for sure. I do need to get some 1910. Absolutely. Hey, Lyle Coward's in the house. Lyle, how's it going? How's it going, Lyle? Appreciate you coming in. Freaking love it. 193 people in here putting up with this BS. So happy. So happy. I missed a super chat. Son of a gun. Going back up. Going back up. Going back up. In the lawn with Zach. Thank you for letting me know I missed a super chat. I appreciate you for doing that. What's up, Matt? Not much. The old COVID has me down. Damn it. Oh. But you're bringing me right back up. Oh, thank goodness. If could maybe I'm the that's the no, it's not right. I'm definitely not that. But I appreciate you being here even though you don't feel well. Get well soon. Heal up, get some rest, get some sleepies, and get some whatever hydration, whatever they recommend, do it, I would imagine. And feel better soon, buddy. That sucks. Thank you for pointing out I missed a super chat. That is what I needed. Appreciate it. Lord Joel says, my bad, Matt. Was trying to figure out how to do super chats. Still nothing. All right. Whiskey Central says, can I have a wrench? No, but you can have a hammer and use it like a wrench. Or wait, it's the other way around. Tommy D says, what time? What time what? What are you talking about? Oops. Okay. I almost put Shayla in timeout, but I didn't. So thank goodness. What time? Oh, I think I'm missing. Oh, geez Louise, I'm way off here. What the heck? Why is this thing so far off? I have no idea. I gotta scroll back to the other side where there's too many screens open and it's hard to keep up with stuff. Oh boy. Chris Dominey says YouTube just sent me a notification that this went live. At least they sent a notification. That's cool. That's so cool that they did that. I actually just changed my channel URL yesterday. My channel URL was still youtube.com/ADHD fishing. And I was like, that's probably not good for anything I'm trying to do right now. So change that. And maybe that'll help with like getting people here or something. Destination Bourbon $5 super chat says Trev has a super student. Thank you, Klein, for the super chat. And thank you, Trev, for doing that. Both that rhymed. Whoops. All right. I have a flight to do tonight, and it is being poured as we speak. These are Knob Creek single barrels, 120 proof. We have 5 of them. So be careful, Matt. 520 proof Knob Creeks. Telling myself to be careful so we don't get out of control. And if we get out of control, I need somebody to shut this shit down. Just kidding. I won't get out of control, I promise. But still, at the same time, careful, Matt. There are 520 proof single barrels from Knob Creek. These were sent or given to me, actually hand delivered to me by Thrasher. Oh, this glass is yucky. What the heck? I'm glad I looked at that. Ew, there's like dried food in it. That's not what we want at all. But I need to, okay. Sorry, I've got to fix this. I don't want that. Let's go back. Back up. I got to back up. I got to back up B. So these are, there are 4 store picks. I dropped my stickers. 4 store picks and one of the regular, like traditional Knob Creek single barrels. It's not a store pick. And my challenge from Thrasher, look at that, pouring while I talk, no big deal. He wanted to know what my favorite was and which one I thought was the traditional, like the non-store pick. So he wanted to see if I could pick it out, which is going to be impossible. It's so hard. They're all single barrels, but I will do what I can. Okay. Getting the tape off these buggers. I missed a super chat from John Hurst while I was blabbing. Thank you so much, John. Great show, Matt. Huge Jeep wave to all the keepers out there. I think he means Jeepers, but my brother drives a Jeep. In case you guys cared. C and C. All right. C goes into C. Perfect. Nailed it. All right. I wonder, this is interesting because I actually have never tasted a bunch of different store picks from the same place before side by side. At one point, I had the opportunity to because Klein, the beautiful man, he sent me a whole bunch of Eagle Rare picks, but I stupidly enjoyed those one by one. I didn't like put them in a lineup, which I should have. Thinking back on it, that would have been the smarter thing to do, was to put them in a lineup to see if how different they were. But I didn't do it because I'm stupid idiot. But tonight I'm going to do that with these Knob Creeks. How much do these single barrels differ? Are they like crazy different, or are they all pretty much the same with like subtle differences? I don't know, but tonight is the night where I will know. America. All right. Perfect. I poured them. Thank you for being patient while I did that. 191 still. So I had to check the number after, I just spent a bunch of time pouring into glasses. How come this chat is not keeping up here? Oh, then I touched the scroll button and it scrolled out of control. Obvious. Just the way it works. Just the way it works. Whoa, Trev Wilson's abusing the caps locks. That's all right. He can do what he wants. DC says, gonna need a life jacket tonight. 5 Knob Creek 100 proof, 20 proof. Yeah, okay. I'll be careful. I am basically, I would say I've been warned. Let's just put it that way. I've been warned. Porter, don't do anything stupid. I'm like, all right, babe. I won't do anything dumb. I'll behave. I'll be good. And she's like, yeah, you better. I'm like, yeah, for sure I will. Okay, here we go. Scrolling down. Gonna get this party started. Bubble Bath Bourbon, $5 super chat. Hey, Matt, give away a bottle of Old Tub 2, and I'll send it out. Merry Christmas. Hells yeah, okay. Bubble Bath Bourbon giving away a bottle of Old Tub. Thank you so much. Check out Bubble Bath Bourbon if you haven't. For sure, do that. And I appreciate you. So we're going to do a Old Tub from Bubble Bath. And the other one is that guy right there, the old Weather Antique. By the way, this is really annoying. The title of this video, the title of this live stream is Fireplace Pours with Piper. And what the heck is going on here? Thatcher says they're all Jersey store picks. Okay. Let's see how different they get. Piper, come here. Come here, say hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come up here. Come up here. It's my puppy. It's my Piper. It's my Piper. She was in all my advent calendar videos last year when we lived at this other place. And I wanted her to join tonight as a little throwback, a little exciting throwback action where we had the fireplace and the Santa hat, and she just is a good doggy. And I was like, let's bring Piper back. Oh, she's a hair bag, though. A bit of a hair bag. Good girl. Now I fulfilled the title of the video. Now I'll see if she leaves me alone. Probably not. Knob Creek Schlamfest. Ready for the Schlamfest pipes? You ready for the Schlamfest, Piper? Yeah? Okay. Oh, right in my eyeball. Right in my eyeball. Oops, careful. Careful there. Is it time to pay the Piper? No. Jeff Meager says 188 to 112. Hit that like button, peeps. Yeah, I'll start. How many we got in chat? 188? Okay, I'll start the flight when we get to what? 125. 125 likes, and I'll start this flight. There's hair everywhere now. Black shirt, bad idea. What are you eating? That's a kid's toy. You don't. Oh gosh, she's a good. Arf. Edward Fulmer says arf. She brought me a bone. She brought me a funny bone. 12 out of 10 would pet. Oh, she's a good pet. She's just the best. And she brought me a chicken bone because she's so cute. I forgot that she was even in here. I looked down and I was like, there's my dog. What the heck? All right. Let's. She brought me this. You want that? Don't choke on this. It's a choking hazard. This is a kid's toy, not a dog toy. It's not real chicken. I promise. But here, go put it down. Go put it away. All right. 134 likes. Let's do it. Heck yeah. You got this, dude. No problem with the proofs, and you're a pro. Pay that Piper. All right. Tim Evans, final super chat. Congrats on being home. Yeah, about that. So what happened? Long story short, Detroit didn't work out. We were there for a grand total of a week, and the position at the hospital didn't work. So we packed everything up really quick, and we came home because we had to. There was stuff happening that out of our control. Had to come home, had to come back up here. So guess what? At the in-laws' house, until we find out our next move, we don't know what the next move is yet, except for me wearing a Santa hat in front of a fake fire, drinking whiskey on the internet. It's what we got planned. It's a pretty sweet plan. Moving forward. Here we go. Lyle is pouring his first store pick. All right. ADHD Destination Bourbon. Guess proof, price, and age. You got this for sure. Well, yeah, these range between 9 and 15 years, apparently. Roughly 15 years. All right, first glass. Let's find out how much these differ. Oh, pretty light on the nose. A little bit of like a confectioner's sugar. Oh, how did I just spill it on my nose? What the heck? All right. Nathan Patrick, where do you think you'll end up long term so I can send you some booze? I have no idea. Literally no clue. Total freeze on sending stuff because we ran into some issues lately. So until we're going to have to put a freeze on any shipments for sure because problems with stuff. Ugh. But I appreciate that so much, that offer to do that. That's so cool. Any idea what the age of the store picks? Between 9 years and 14 years, 10 months are the store picks. And then, of course, there's the regular old, now creaking here also. This is splashing me a lot. I'm literally not getting a lot of nuts on here. I'm getting... This is what happens, though. This is what happens a lot, is I don't get a lot of nuts on the nose at first. Then I taste it, get nuts on the palate, go back to the nose, and out of nowhere, nuts. So let's figure out what this is here. That is like a Payday candy bar. For sure. About 120 proof. Payday candy bar. There's a little... there is a pepper there, but it's not like a... It's like a coarse, fresh ground pepper, like a... Tell me when it's enough. Okay, that's good. And then on a payday. A peppery payday. A peppery payday bar. Going back to the nose is kind of like dwindled off. Not a lot happening on the nose, but the palate is pretty forward with the peppery payday. I like this. This is good. This so far is in first place. Have to say that. $5 super chat from Tommy Gilligan. Friggin' Island. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the heck out of you. Julielle says, I already sent you something, but it's not drinkable things, so you should be good. What the heck do you mean, not drinkable things? When have you ever sent me something that's not drinkable? I'll still try to drink it, I promise. Put the bone down. Okay. I woke her up. Now I woke her up, and she's just, now she wants to be she's a good dog. I love her. Uncle Buck, $5 super chat. I'm going to move on to B while I read Uncle Buck's super chat. I'm going to give it the old swirlski, the old swirl session, old DJ Matt Porter. Hey, the microphone's right here. They can hear that. Are you serious? I'm literally covered in all the dog hair now. How are you shedding so much? We need to get you on some sort of program to get the shedding taken care of, under control. You're a good doggy. Every time I open a bottle, I'm now supposed to say Abe Lincoln, thanks to my 10-year-old and the Iowa public school system. That's funny. Oh, wait. This nose is a little bit different. My God, okay. What a terrible idea the black was. I can't. It's fine. It's a fur coat. Oh my! You can literally just see it. I'm sorry. That's unappealing. But it's fine. She's a dog. What can she do? Nothing. Just a dog. There's a little toffee on this. Maybe a little bit of toffee. I just covered the glasses so that maybe I can get a better nose on them. I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a nose on it. Tunes21 says ADHD Piper in chat. Heck yeah. Black is very slimming. Why I like it. Any opportunity I can get to make myself look less ginormic, as my 4-year-old will say, is what I would like to do. Definite black is slimming. Vertical stripes. Whatever you got to do. What a good pupper. Yeah, she's just laying there next to the fireplace, licking her paws, just being the best. It's now a sweater vest. Yeah, that's true. Jeff's always covered in dog hair with three pups. All right. I'm going to go in for a taste on this one. I remember what the first one tasted like. Now, how different is this? What percent? Is it 10% different? 50% different? Is it a completely different thing? Let's see. Oh, wait. There's a little bit of red fruit on here. I had to switch to the nose portal. The left nose portal is picking up a bit of red fruit. Almost like a strawberry-ish, almost. It's not a cherry, but it's more like a strawberry. Yeah. Wife, well, she said it again. She said, I think the hat should go. There it is. That is what you get. No hat, just that. Oh, actually feels better. Feels much better. Kind of like that. All right. All right. Going in for a taste on number 2. That is not. I mean, it's good. It's good. I like it. I enjoy. It's like a caramelly. It's the most traditional bourbon you could ever think of. There was nothing off-putting about it, but also nothing that was super appealing about it. It's like a caramelly, chocolate caramel. There's like a bit of, all right. Second sip. Here we go. Now the oak is starting to pop through here on the second sip. At first I was like, not a lot going on, but this is okay. This is what I'm going to say. Totally out of left field guess here. This is the old one. And the reason it was picked is because it's old. There's nothing that's like poof or pow. There's no fireworks. There's no twists or turns. It's a very straightforward bourbon with actually like not even a lot of the Jim Beam characteristics that you're going to get on Knob Creek. It's actually kind of tamed down, but with an oak presence. I'm guessing that whatever store picked this, I haven't tried the other 3 if it's only my second one, but they saw an old age statement and they went with it. They're like, oh, we want the old one. Obviously, we want the old one, no matter if it's boring. This is a bit boring. The first one, although I didn't love the over nuttiness of it, was at least interesting. This one, very good, but not as interesting. It's just older, I think. If that makes any sense at all. Probably not. And I'm so sorry that you had to listen to that. Terribly sorry. Whoops. You got 2 super chats for the hat. So the hat stays. Whoops. I gotta go back. Oh geez Louise. Scrolling up. Here we go. Oh my god, my hair's up. It's a disaster. No, it looks better the other way. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Let's see. I missed super chats. I'm sorry. Put your foot down. The people have spoken and we like the hat. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, babe. Although you are not in the holiday spirit. The hat stays. Right, Piper? Right, girl? That's right. Although maybe it should just be spot. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's how it works, right? Yeah. You're such a good girl. So drop it. You don't want to choke on that. Trust me. Chicken bones and dogs, they don't mix, even if they're plastic. Yes. Marvin Coleman, $5 super chat. Appreciate you so much, Marvin. This is the adult version of kids watching other kids play with toys. It so is. And I love watching and I love being on both sides of it. It's like my favorite thing. My favorite thing ever. Ken Runyer, dog hair is acceptable on a black shirt. I agree. But also at the same time, we need a lint roller or some sort of device to remove it because it's not acceptable everywhere. People are like, why are you not wearing a shirt that doesn't look like that? You know, Will Henderson, my beagle Toby, friggin' Toby, is laying all over me right now too. Thumbs up to the Santa hat. Toby. Just reminds me of The Office. Did you name your beagle after Toby from The Office? Ernie Brubaker, the Brubaker maker himself, headed back to Bardstown tomorrow. Good luck on Tuesday. Well, there's nothing I can do about it anymore, Ernie Brubaker. There's nothing else I can do. Robotic. Whiskyless, away from home and late to the party. Please accept my atonement, which I don't know what that means, but I accept, in the form of American currency. Thank you so much. And why are you whiskyless? That's a silly game to play. That's a super silly game to play. You should probably go back to the time when you had the whiskey, for sure. Okay. Sorry if I missed anything. I don't think I did. I think I'm doing all right. I think we're doing okay. 176 people still in here. I appreciate every last one of you. Bring the hat back. It's back. That dog is breathing harder than me when I'm at the liquor store. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Okay, Piper. Beat it, nerd. I love you. Oh, I love you. Yeah, you're a good dog. All right, we got to get to glass 3. Oh, don't break anything. I know you're super excited. Everything's super exciting. She hasn't been on camera in a year, so she is super stoked. She wants to make it to Hollywood, she said. I was like, that's a great idea. This one's really dark. I might take back what I said about glass 2 because this one looks so dark. What are you doing over there? You're causing a ruckus. Quiet on set. Should have let her sleep. Super dark. Like that is mold Pennzoil. That's Pennzoil. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. All right. ADHD, the bourbon rules, but the hat rules. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Jeff Huck says, doesn't sound good. Oh, the dog breathing or me? Doggo is being dog. Yeah, she does what she does. I needed her here tonight. I felt like the first live stream with the Fireplace needed Piper back. We're bringing Piper back. That song. Yeah, Piper is happy. This one smells very nice. This is... I think I was wrong. I think this might be the old one. Sweet oak. Like a black cherry. Like a black cherry. Not a... I was going to say ice cream, but it's not ice cream. There's no ice cream here. But it's like the black cherry you'd pick out of an ice cream if you only ate the black cherries out of it. Black cherry, sweet oak. Oh, man, this smells good. This is spicy in all the right ways. What type of... Oh, there's some cinnamon there. It's like a cinnamon black cherried oak. I like that. That sounds like a good cookie. If they turned this into an alcoholic cookie, I'd buy it. I love it. SG Flying High says, love the hat, love Piper. Dan L says, Old Forester birthday bourbon pour after an Old Carter seems so mild. Yeah, you dropped in proof points, like by 40 proof points. Silly goose. All right, you're going to take a sip of number 3. This one, the nose and the color, hopefully the palate holds up. Holy crap, am I covered in hair? That Wow. That's like on a different level than the first two. That's really good. Wow. I feel like number one was like traditional nutty Jim Beam. Number two was less characteristic of Jim Beam, but more oak. It's like a straightforward oaky Oaksterton. And the Charles Oakley, you would call it. And then the third one is like magnified. This, like, let's say you were drinking this is so different than the first two. Actually, all three have been different from each other, but this is like if you plugged an electric guitar into an amplifier and played Freebird, like was requested earlier, but really loud. So good. So fan. Like this was, it really just blew up the senses. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm still using my hands and I can't stop. So let me taste it again. Wow. It tastes higher proof here. It tastes higher proof than the first two also, but not in a bad way. Not like blueberries. I'm getting blueberries on it. There are some blueberries on letter C for sure. Man, that's good. I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So good. So stinking good. So far, C is definitely in first place, if you couldn't tell. If you couldn't tell, C's in first place, for sure. Could you describe the ruckus? It's hard to listen to all the intricacies of the ruckus through the ruckus. But yeah, blueberries and like an oaky brown sugar blueberried muffin. But if the muffin were encased in an oak container and you just ate the container with the muffin because you're a savage and you don't care. You just eat it. Pretty much. For sure. Lee Neiman says, number 3 sounds like a winner. Going to need the store name pick on that one later. Yeah, that's really good. I love it. Love it so much. And it's funny because Thrasher has done the same flight. So he said that he was surprised by which one him and his friend picked to be the winner. So for me, I'm like, I don't. Am I going to look dumb? I mean, I'm not afraid of that. I honestly am not afraid of that. I've looked dumb several times already tonight. But it's cool to compare notes with people. So when I say, oh, this is what I thought, then he'll be like, yeah, I also thought that. Or he'll be like, one of us is not smart. Or something. For sure. David Lingsweiler says, this super chat goes straight into Piper's 401k. Awesome, dude. I match that 0%. And I take it out early every day. So appreciate that. Piper appreciates that. Her hips appreciate that. But she'll never see it. She'll see it. She'll definitely see it. Right, Piper? Yeah, you're a good girl. We should get you some rawhide tomorrow. She loves that stuff. Is it bad for them? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. We've been through that. But she loves it. All right. Oh, right down your throat. I told you. I pushed it there, though. It was my fault. Yeah, C sounds like fruit pie in a bottle. It does. Well, you can't have the mushroom. You can't eat the mushroom. It's a mushroom. The kid. I'm literally recording in the children's playroom. There's a kitchen set over there, and she is picking out all the ingredients, like the mushroom, and deciding to eat them. Piper, put down the chicken. $10 super chat from Andy Shrim. Andy Shrim. Ready for the Cat's Eye Distillery flight. Yeah. I'm going to do that too. Maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe I'll do that on a live stream because I'm shooting the advent calendar. I've shot 8 days of the advent calendar so far, which means I have 16 more days to shoot. And then there's a lot of editing involved with 24 days straight of videos. So maybe next week I'll do that. Piper, calm it down. Why do you have a green pepper? Yeah, so next week the Cat's Eye flight was going to be barrel strength MGP bourbon. So the Obtainium from Cat's Eye Distillery, and then the Belmead cask strength, Smoke Wagon uncut unfiltered. And am I missing something? Is there another cask strength MGP that I have? I don't know. I'll have to think about that more. But there's going to be, a Mayor Pingree Black Label 7-year, which seems a bit of an unfair fight because that's my favorite bourbon of all time almost. But still, I'm excited for that flight too. I want to see how good that Obtainium is because it's really freaking good. Love it. Doggo loves Chumpkin, yeah. Thrasher says, not dumb, but I'm expecting you to pick the best one. Since I'm a finalist, yeah. My mom is just reminding me of everything that needs to be reminded me of. Piper, that's enough. Put it down. Quit chomping on plastic. Lay down. I love you so much. You're a good girl. But literally, cheesecake. Okay, go lay down. No more plastic food for you. Where was that at? My mom asked a question, and there it is. Found it. Oh, I deleted it. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I'm full of hair. Next week, so Tuesday, the Bardstown Bourbon Company is releasing their video for the finals of the World's Top Whiskey Taster competition, and then after that, I'm free to talk about the competition. Like they don't want results of any of the specific challenges revealed. So basically, like I don't want to go anywhere near talking about the different challenges or how they played out, or like how well anybody did. So after Tuesday, I can talk about all that. So on next Friday, there will be myself on with Nick, who is the general manager of the Mid-Atlantic region for Bardstown Bourbon Company. He was the guy who basically set me up when I did the regional stuff. So he's going to come on next week and just basically talk through. We're just going to talk about everything and just because there's like things that I want to know about, and like it'll be cool to have him on because we chat now and again, and hopefully we remain friends in the future, and hopefully we can continue to talk. But he agreed to come on and just talk competition with me and talk about the competition itself and basically like the whole thing, which is super, super exciting because I love the guy. He's a super cool dude. Hopefully he doesn't bail on me. I wouldn't put it. I mean, like I wouldn't blame him. But hopefully he shows up, and he said he will. So super excited for that. And probably, yeah, it's gonna be a good night. Yeah, super. I don't know what else to say about that, except for Nick H sent a super chat. You should say that. Okay, so ABC, I gotta find D. That's E. All right, let's go to D. I'm sorry that I rambled. Blah blah blah. Tunes21 says, "What's on your Christmas wish list?" I have no idea. Basically, Powerball. The Powerball winning. Hopefully, I hit the Powerball. Let's hope. That's what's on my Christmas. Just kidding. No, I don't know. A good family dinner with family. Yeah. I just spilled it in my nose again. Okay, the nose on this. Little oaky again. Nick H, $5 super chat. Advice on how not to get heartburn, but still drink loads of bourbon. Well, I am on what some people would call Prilosec, and that seems to help. Without Prilosec, I am basically not functionable. With Prilosec, I rock. I kill it. So I would say that do that. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know. That's above my pay grade. No idea. Ernie Brubaker sipping on a Knob Creek single barrel select. Selected by Fred No. Oh, that's nice. That's got to be a good one. I would imagine that's got to be really good if he picked it himself. Piper's just eating leftovers, bro. Look at this is what I got. I said her name now. She started wagging her tail. I taste this and I'll show you what I've taken from her. All right. This is. Well, let's see. What the heck? Okay. See, I screwed myself up. D. Wow. I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. Wait a minute. I think I might have thought D was really. I think I might have switched D and C on accident. Let me look at the fill levels. Oh, yeah. Well, oh, yeah, I did. I think that D was the really good one. And I flip-flop. Like I didn't drink out of the right glass because I'm a moron. So why do I do this to myself? Okay, yeah, it's because C still has the full pour in it. Jeez. Lone Wanderer says, I never cared about advent calendars when they were candy, but now I want a whiskey calendar. For sure, me too. For sure. Yeah, we'll shoot hit the kitchen pretty hard. All right, this is actually C. I already talked about D, and D was the one that was really good. C is leaving a lot to be desired on the nose. Wow, the nose is really, really not existent here. Wait, let me reset by smelling my masculine man paw, my baby paw. Okay, smelled me, I'll smell it. Yeah, still. Destination Bird says, always put the bottle in front of the glass so you don't mix them up that way. That's super smart, dude. How the heck have I never thought of that? I would. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll do that next time. That's so smart. All right, going back to C. Going to C now. Oh, wow. Okay. C's also good. C, wow. What the, okay. Not lying here. Joking. Like, have you ever just like taken a sip of something and then you get like it's like an impulse tasting note. And then I almost said it out loud. Then I realized how dumb it sounded and I didn't say it. But now I'm telling you that when I tasted this, the first thing that came to my mind was cheesecake, which is, I know, it's ridiculous. But that's like, it literally triggered that in my head. It said cheesecake. And I'm like, I've never said that about a tasting note on any whiskey. I don't think ever. Unless we just talked about cheesecake in the chat and I forgot about it. That's a possibility. But what the heck? What kind of cheesecake was that? That can't be real. I can see that. All right. Well, it's oaky too. Wow. It's like an oak cheesecake. I think that the cheesecake thing came with just like a spike of sweetness, like a really sugary cheesecake. But it doesn't taste like cheesecake. Let me put it that way. It doesn't taste like cheesecake, but it just triggered that in my head for some reason. I don't know why. But it's like it's like the sweetness level or something. But it's like a cherry cheesecake, I would say. An oaky cherry cheesecake. There's some like a little bit of like a earthiness to it too. A little bit of dirt, I would say. Like bark, tree bark. Not like a charred oak, but there's like like a straw. That's what I'm talking about. Like a dried straw. Like a farmer puts his straw in their mouth and Then they walk through a field with a straw in their mouth, like my dad used to do. And I'm like, why are you chewing on the straw? And maybe it reminded him of bourbon. Maybe it did. That would make sense. It's like a sweet straw. Wow, those are some tasty notes. Sweet straw oaky cherry cheesecake. What the hell? That's real. That just happened. And I like it. The nose. Oh my, are you did. I did. Okay. That's exactly what happened. I was like, why would I just think of cheesecake out of nowhere? I didn't. You're right. She had cheesecake. That's why that was in my head. See, I knew that was too weird to be true. Sometimes it's just suggestive and you don't even know it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Forget about everything I just said, except for the right stuff. The wrong stuff? Nope. ×2 for Prilosec, but you have to take it every day. Absolutely you do. If you don't take it every day, you will know. Oh, did I get was there a Nick sighting in chat? I don't think that there was. Was there? I don't know. I'm scrolling up. I don't see him. I don't see Nick. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. That was Nick H. I thought we were talking about Nick from Bardstown for a second. But no, wrong Nick. C is also really good. C and D are good. But D, I think, had the better nose. And I think the more explosive palate. Super good. Oh, boy. Scrolling down. Everybody's realizing that my tasty notes are full of crap now. Jeff Meager says, yum, cheesecake. That's right. Super silly goose. Whiskey Central. If you want an awesome ADHD whiskey shirt for Christmas, send this link to your spouse with a little bit winky face. That's super sweet of you. Thank you so much. All right, scrolling. All right. What the heck is happening? What's Destination doing? I don't even know. No idea. Matt Kappa says, thanks for the reminder of the leftover Thanksgiving cheesecake. Yum. Did you have cheesecake for Thanksgiving? This is what I acquired from my puppy's mouth. Cheesecake. Green bell pepper. Navel orange. Mushroom. Chicken leg. She's out. She doesn't want to raid the pantry anymore. She's all out. Okay. Putting those down. Now we got to move on. We are, oh my gosh, an hour and 14 minutes in already. Didn't even realize it. We were having so much fun. Okay, this is E. Let's go for a little. Oh, this looks dark too. This looks really dark too. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's go for. Okay. I was wrong all along. This is an Okie Bugger. This is an Okie Mc. This is. Yeah. This is the sweet caramel oak. The sweet caramel. What's another it's like a charred, like a creme brulee. So that's the right how you pronounce it. It's like a charred, like caramelly goodness of oak and niceness. It's lacking fruit, but it's got sweet and it's got char. The weird thing is, out of these, I only got like highly pronounced nutty note on the first one. The other ones, not so much. Let's see if there's that on this one. Maybe there is. Uncle Buck says, man, your fire is making me hot tonight. Let me reread that. Man, your fire is making me hot tonight. Or it could be all the Knob Creek I've been drinking, combined with my obesity. I just read that as I read it. I love you, dude. You're the best. Did he say almost say Okie Okerson. I say that all the time. That's why I stopped myself. I had to stop myself from saying it for the 10th time tonight. Okie McOkerson. Or Okerton. Oak Avenue. Oak Boulevard. One-way street of oak and yum. DC says, I love creme brulee. That's, yeah. All right, down the hatch. This one smells really good. There's like it's weird because there's two conflicting smells here. There's like a burnt smell to it. It's like a burnt, oaky burnt, like a char. Like this might be old, but there's also like a dough. There's like a cookie dough underneath it. It's like if you get past the burnt part and then actually like not worry about that, there is a dough, like a freaking cookie dough, which is really unique and cool. I like that a lot. All right, down the hatch, down the chimney, as we say. Oh. No way. That is dynamite. That is whoa. Okay, I've used this tasting note before, but this is very, very accurate. The cream saver candies that they used to sell, they're called like cream savers, and they were like a creamy cherry or like a strawberry. They had different flavors, but they were a very thickly creamy candy. This is like a creamy cherry cinnamon cream saver. Wow, that's good. Dang. I like that a lot. That is friggin' deliciousness. Whew. It's getting hot in this hat. I think it's time for the hat to come off because homie's getting warm. Oh, that feels so good. That feels nice. The letter E stands for amazing because it is exceptionally good. It's so good. I love this. I love E. E is phenomenal. So good. D is really good. C is very good. A and B, not so much. Comparatively. So I need to choose which one I like the most. So I got to pick my order. Then I have to see if I can pick out which one is the standard 9-year Knob Creek. It's going to be hard. It's going to be different. It's going to be hard. Lee Neiman says that 120 proof is kicking in. Nah. A little bit. But we're good. Totally good. Tunes, I'm freezing my ass off in my garage, but your fireplace and the bourbon are warming me up. Ha. Dude, go inside. Just go inside. And then you can be warm and also have the warmth of the fire. Just saying. All right. Oh, Thrasher posted the results on the Junkies Facebook page so everybody can laugh at me at how wrong I am. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so let me see. A, I don't think is the winner. A is definitely not the winner. B is definitely not the winner. Because B, I thought at first B was just old and not good, which actually still might be the case. I'm not sure. So C, D, and E are going to be competing for first place. So let me try E one more time. E was the last one I tasted, and also I think my favorite. But D and C are also really good. D might be better. I don't know. Well, we're about to find out. Down the hatch. Wow. What the heck? All right. That's whatever is an E, whatever the heck that barrel is, that's a tremendous pick. I can't say enough good things about that. There is nothing off-putting about it at all. Usually you can say like, oh, I didn't like this or that, but you can like get nitpicky, and you know what? Let's get nitpicky. Let's get nitpicky a little bit. Did I love the nose? Yeah, I did. So there goes that. That's hard to beat. That's so good. Let's try D again. That's D. Who's timing Daniel Kerber out? What did Kerber do? See, I'm in StreamYard, so I can't see what the happenings. I can't see the happenings. Jeffrey Rollins, I'm so sorry that it's down to 52. Oh, you poor guy. You'll get through this, I promise. Okay, this is D and this is E. D is the one that I was so excited about before I tasted E. Unless he just kept getting better the more I drank. That's also a possibility. 520 proof bourbons might do that to you. That is great. That is better. The nose on E is better than D. But let's sip. These are all so unique and different. It's cool. Thank you, Thrasher, for this, because this is just it's a way to look at single barrel bourbon. Like they actually mix all these together to make other products, right? Like Knob Creek small batch. Then they water it down a little bit. But you have to like have a unique profile, like a specific profile to do that. And each barrel is so different for some reason that I don't know how they make a consistent product over and over and over again when each barrel is so unique. So neat. This is so cool to do. All right, down the hatch with D again. Okay, D is really good. But remember how I said that D had like an explosion? Like it said it was like plugged into an amplifier? I was wrong. I mean, I was right at the time until I tasted E. E is like, I'm sorry, let me turn up all the gains to 11. D is really good. D is good. Let me try C again. Hey, Matt Stone's in the house. He says, hey, Matt. Hey, Matt. What's up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. Daniel Kerber says, I need a wrench because Klein is picking on me and timing me out. All right. What the heck? Do I have to... Got to get down to business? Son of a gun. Let's see. Let's see what Destination Bourbon has to say for himself. DC and I are having some fun with old Danny boy. Well, did he deserve it? DC, are you being a bully? Daniel Carter, Mr. Klein, are you two being mean to Mr. Kerber? What did Kerber ever do to you? I mean, when I see Mr. Kerber, I say he has Kerber appeal. From the street, he looks fantastic. What's your problem with him? Jeff Meager says, E sounds amazing. It's really, it is really good. Trev Wilson, I've been one hard lurker tonight, but the super chats have most certainly been accounted for. Trev Wilson, thank you for being you, and thank you for doing all you do. After 2 hours of streaming, you jumped on this shite show and decided that you were going to go ahead and keep track of chats, even though I don't deserve you. You beautiful man. You beautiful man. So this is funny. Is this C? Yes, it's C. I got to taste C again while I talk. We were talking when we were leaving Detroit the other day. I don't know how we got on this subject, but we were like literally in Detroit, leaving our apartment, headed back up north. And we mentioned something about an OnlyFans page. And I told Carissa, I was like, no. She's like, are you a member of her OnlyFans or something? And I was like, no. I'm only a member of one OnlyFans, and I'm not. It's not hers. And she was like, wait, what? Whose OnlyFans are you subscribed to? I was like, Trev Wilson's. For sure. It was funny. At the time, it was funny. We both laughed because would subscribe. But at the same time, she thought that wasn't Trev. But it would be. It would be true if we were real. So think about it. Maureen Franchi, it's all good in the D. Oh, good. Good to know. Thank you so much, Maureen, for that. Appreciate it. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy just took a shot of Pappy mixed with Red Bull. Friggin' Pappy Bomb. Who wants a Pappy Bomb? It's an interesting mix. Interesting mix. Little oak, little chemical, little caffeine, little taurine. Pappy Taurine. That's a nice name for a child. Pappy Taurine Porter. Rolls off the lips nicely. Kerber says, to be fair, I was making old man jokes about Klein. All right, time him out. Klein isn't old. Klein's a young gun. A young gun with, I don't know. You guys deal with it amongst yourselves. But no, I'm not giving you a wrench just so you can time out Klein because he's old. That's not going to happen. Trev says, but for real, OnlyFans / Trev Wilson. For sure. All right, C, Hero C. Okay, I think because I confused C and D earlier, but did I really confuse them or did I not? Okay. Man, C and D are okay. You know what? D has, it's hard because once you taste through them so many times, things start to change. It's like you can't really be fair. The palate is fatigued a little bit. It's high proof bourbon. But on the last sip of D, there was an astringent note that caught up with me that I wasn't a huge fan of. C didn't have that. Yeah. Bow. Chicka chicka chow. All right. Let's see. Our newest moderator, Julie L, says, what if I want a wrench? You don't even have to ask. You're already a wrench. What are you talking about? Weirdo. You've been a moderator since the day I was born. The day you were born. I don't know. Just saying. All right. So my order so far. E is in first place. C is in second place. D is in third place. Now we need to determine between B and A. And this is where it gets tricky because I haven't sipped B or A for a long time. So what I'm afraid is going to happen is that I'm going to taste B and A and all of a sudden change my mind and think that they're tremendous. And then I'll be in a total pickle. Piper is trying to turn a blanket into a bed. That's what the noise is. She's spinning in multiple circles. And she's down. It's a good dog. All right. The fireplace is so warming. All right. Sorry. So this is back to B. It's got wow, now B smells nice. I knew it was going to happen. Oh, okay. Now, G. I think B is the regular Knob Creek. I think B is the regular Knob Creek. Just going to say that. I think it is. Now let me go to A. I think A was the one that tasted like a payday, a very nutty, pepperized payday on the nose. Oh, that's neat. The nose changes as you taste different things. The nose changes like drastically. And this, there's a very pronounced vanilla on this now. Like that wasn't there before, but now, guess what? Vanilla bomb. Not the imitation stuff either. Friggin' the good stuff. Oh yeah. It's like vanilla extract. It's hard to say, so I had to really slow it down. Extract. Extract peanut. Vanilla extract peanuts. That's a nutty bugger. You know what? It's hard to say. I think that. All right, this is the way I'm looking at it. I think that the regular Knob Creek is either A or B. A is much nuttier than B. B is less flavorful than A. So I haven't had a standard Knob Creek in a while. So it's like, is Knob Creek that nutty? So, I'm sticking with it. I think B is the regular Knob Creek and A is a pick. But I might have them flip-flopped. I might be wrong. If neither A nor B are the standard Knob Creek, then I'm totally wrong. But if A is the standard Knob Creek, I give myself partial credit. If B is a standard Knob Creek, I give myself full credit plus friggin' extra credit because super smart and obviously awesome. So that's where we are. That was a lot of work, but we got through it. I'm so sorry that there's still 167 people watching me drink Knob Creek. Love it. I love every second of it. Probably because I haven't scrolled. What the heck is happening? Oh, scrolled to the bottom. Probably should have. Oh, Julielle throwing out digital FUs. What the hell? Oh boy. Trev Wilson. Why doesn't Julie L show up as a wrench? What the heck, Mom? Why are you jumping in here asking me questions that I don't know how to answer? And I'm scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. She does show up as a wrench. Dang it. Thank you, Trev. Appreciate that. And let's see here. Okay, scrolling down. Now we're good. Now I feel good about this. Jim Beam is nutty. I know that, but it's hard to say like which one is the standard one. Nutty or not nutty? I don't know. The $5 super chat from Ben A. Matt, you are far more eloquent after 5 120 proof pours. I'm impressed. I feel like a what's the correct doctor? A hypnotherapist. Pretty smart guy. Sitting here, half slammered, in front of a fireplace with so much bourbon and so much love from all of you. How could I not be eloquent? I feel like the eloquence is it just builds as you just feel the bourbon and feel the love and the heat from this 32-inch fire. But I love you, Ben A. Thank you for the super chat and the kind words. Julielle says, aw, thanks for the support, you guys. Thanks, ADHD Whiskey. You are so trusting. I don't know why you weren't a wrench already. You deserved one a long time ago. Will I give Dan L a wrench? That is another question. I don't know. I don't know if I trust him. Oh, I still need to review the Hooters. You're right. Destination Bourbon. I'm sorry. All right, let's do the reveal. Thanks for the water update. Appreciate it. Let's do the reveal on this, and then we will do the Hooters. Hooters. For sure. All right. Got to switch over to the StreamYard because it's so hard to keep up when it's not live. Whiskey Central. This legend has some golden gems on his Patreon. Whatever. Whatever. I appreciate you and you're the best, but whatever. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy says, give the whole chat a wrench. I'm not Klein. I can't do that. I feel like if I gave the whole chat a wrench, then I would just be copying at that point. For sure. Definitely for sure. Robotic says, you have some heavy hitters in your chat, Matt. I feel small. What the heck? Don't feel small. You're the best. All right. Let's do the reveal. For sure. By the way, does anybody know a Chris Willitzer? I talked to him on the phone once. Does anybody know a Chris Willitzer? I'm trying. There was a note when I was in Bardstown for me to call him, and then we talked on the phone, but I couldn't put a username to the name. So if Chris Willitzer is out there, tell me that it's you, or if you know of him, tell me that it's him, because I'm like, which one is Chris Willitzer? I don't know. Just had the note on my envelope, which is that's what reminded me of it. Okay, let's do the reveal, and then we will get to the Hooters, and then we will call it a night so that I can go pass out next to my beautiful wife, who is either waiting for me furiously or sound asleep beautifully. We'll never know until we know, and I'll let you know. Okay. Juliel says, as long as a wrench can't kick a wrench, Danielle should be a wrench. Otherwise, I call dibs first. No, wrenches can't kick wrenches. So, obviously, Danielle should be a wrench. He should have been wrench. I might regret this. I might regret it. I think that was the right one. Sam B. Hey, everyone. Super late. Cheers, Matt. Thanks, Sam B. Welcome. Welcome in. We haven't even done the reveal yet, and there is still one more review to do. Kilco, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Whiskey Tube is an epic place. It definitely is. I'm constantly dumbfounded by the amount of whiskey I've gotten to sample this year. Dude, right there with you. I know. Without the community, without like all of you guys, without everybody, I would have been stuck with, I think probably without everybody else. This is totally honest. If I weren't on this journey with you, if I were on this journey by myself, like the best pour I would have ever had would have been Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, which is my favorite, by the way. It's my favorite. I love it so much. But thanks to all of you, it's crazy how much stuff you get to try and taste. I'm right there with you, Kilco. I friggin' know what you mean. Insane, for sure. Took me a while to say that, but I meant it. You would have gotten a wrench if you would have guessed the song first try. Does he not have a wrench? He probably has one by now. I would imagine he has one by now. All right. Give me another song and I'll do better. Don't care about the wrench, just redemption. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's see. Okay. We have one page here. So in last place for me was letter B. And I thought B was probably the standard. I don't want to look at them all at once. B is, I was wrong. Wine Anthology Barrel Number 2, Warehouse L, Floor 5, Rick 1. Wow, that's a lot of information. Barreled, so that's a 10-year. Oh, 9 years, 3 months. That was last place. Was a 9-year, 3-month store pick. In second place was A. And I said A might have been the standard. And I was really going back and forth. I wasn't sure. But, I should have gone A because A was the nutty son of a gun. And I should have gone A because A is the regular single barrel reserve. Damn it. I was this close to guessing it right. But so far away. So far. Third place was letter D. Letter D, Spirits Unlimited Special Selection. Warehouse I, Floor 6, Rick 2. Barreled, oh shit, 3/15/2005. Selected August 2019. So C, D, which was third place, is a 14-year, 5-month. 14-year, 5-month. Store pick. All right. Let's see. Second place was C. And second place was Bourbon Street Barrel Number 9. Warehouse E, Floor 5, Rick 30. Barreled in October of 2008. Selected in February of 2020, which makes it an 11-year, 4-month store pick. Now, let me say this. I haven't even looked at E yet, which is my favorite, but I felt that A and B could have been switched and C and D could have been switched. Those I don't know. So you saw me taste them. You know what I'm talking about. But far out ahead, my favorite was E. And E is limited edition wine barrel, Warehouse I, Floor 4, Rick 18. Barreled on October 14th, 2004. Selected on August 12th, 2019. 14 years, 10 months. So my favorite by a long shot was actually the oldest one. 14 years, 10 months. So my favorite was 14 years, 10 months. Second favorite was 11 years, 4 months. Third place was 14 years, 5 months. Second place was 9 years. Fourth place was 9 years. And then fifth place was 9 years, 3 months. So I said that C and D could have been flip-flopped, which would have made, I literally went from young to old as far as my favorites go. So I think that Knob Creek kind of gets better with age. It really does. According to this, except for the CD flip-flop, but which could have been flip-flopped. I went back and forth. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you, Thrasher, for that. Friggin' love it. Trev, what did Trev say? I'm sorry. I just saw that it said pull down the Trev comment. I'm scrolling up for the Trev comment. The hell did Trev say? I can't even figure it out. He said, I'll send you a redemption song tomorrow. That doesn't sound right. Still scrolling. People are laughing. Hammer bananas. Hammer time. Julie leaks. I missed a whole bunch when I was talking. Crying faces. Banana hammer. That's a pretty funny one. Lyle says, I'd like to find a 12 to 13-year-old store pick. All I seem to find is 9 or 15. Yeah, I see that too. In Kentucky, when I was there, they were all 9-year. They were all 9-year. No older. Weird. So weird. Shelf Turds can't help but be a Dan fan. I know what you mean. I freaking love Dan. It's like, what do you do? Do you take the side of Dan or Julie? You can't help but you have to pick. You have to pick. All right. Emily Chambers says, quick, hey, have a good week. Thank you, Emily, for being in here. Appreciate it. Freaking appreciate it. I still don't know what Trev's comment was. Whatever. I'm not going to look anymore. Can't look any further because it's just taken up too much precious time. We're almost 2 hours deep, which is pretty good, pretty significant. Not bad. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy says, older Knob Creek, the sweeter the juice. My mother says, you have done oldest to youngest favorites before. Yeah, it's not always the case, though. I mean, like, when I did the Pappy Van Winkle flight, it went that way. It went 12-year-old lot B, then 15, then 20, then 23. But it's not always the case. But this was almost that way. That's kind of the way it fell. But this 15-year-old, that's so good. I can't wait to see what Thrasher. If you're still in chat, Thrasher, what was your favorites? Can you like give me the letters that were your favorites? How did you place these? What did you think? Yeah, thanks for this flight. Like, this was a super cool flight because it's all the same product. 4 different store picks, 4 different people selected a barrel and said, I love this barrel, and we're going to sell it. And then there's a standard one that all the stores sell. So thank you so much. But yeah, Thrasher, if you're still in here, let me know what your favorites were. Julie L., what the heck? You didn't have to do that at all, but friggin' love you times a million for giving me superpowers. And I grant you the power of, I don't know, whatever superpower you want, I grant it. You can fly if you'd like, X-ray vision, I don't know, whatever you want. And because you're cool, I'm not cool. You're cool. You're the coolest. Damn, the coolest. And geez Louise. Tunes21 says, have you ever did the Bourbon Trail? No. I mean, I was in Bardstown a couple weekends ago, and I hit up Heaven Hill, Willett, Bardstown Bourbon Company. I was in Louisville and I saw Michter's and Old Forester, but they were closed. I went to Peerless. I had a friggin' awesome private tour of Peerless. The guys there and the gals there at Peerless, one of the, Bardstown Bourbon Company is like amazing, like crazy, brand new and awesome, and like the best thing on the planet. But Peerless in Louisville is like small and like also amazing. It's like it's so cool to see like the way things operate on different scales, right? And so I saw Peerless. If you're ever in Louisville, go to Peerless. They're so good. Like, the people there are so nice. The tour is so cool. The tasting room is awesome. It's such a cool place. But I haven't done the whole Bourbon Trail. No, there's so much more to see, and I'm not gonna rush myself and squeeze it all in. I can't do that. But yeah, I saw Willett. The bar at Willett was amazing. Their restaurant there was the bar is super cool. Went to Heaven Hill. Their gift shop is amazing. Drove by Barton like 5 times, but their gates were closed. So stupid Barton. There's so much more to see. So much more. Jason Busey, what the heck? I missed that until now. You silly goose, Jason Buse. Because Julie L's right. Oh my gosh. Why would you? You're amazing. Jason Busey, holy heck. Holy Hector. That's so nice of you. So nice. Super nice. Okay, so we need to do the thank you. We need to do the giveaway, and we have 2 giveaways and then a Hooters review. So let's do the giveaways first, and then I'll taste the Hooters whiskey. All right. So let's see. Ben A says Peerless was my number one. Dude, Peerless is amazing. And the tour I got, it was, I mean, I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to brag, but it was a private tour and it was phenomenal. Jeez, it was so good. I want to go back there. I want to do a single barrel pick from there one day. They said whenever you want, we'll just rip it. We'll do it. So hopefully, I mean, like this is just like me thinking out loud, and obviously it's not. It hasn't come to fruition yet. It costs a lot of money, like a lot of money, for a single barrel pick. But I in the future see myself and Destination Bourbon, Michael Klein, if he is wanting to, and the Bourbon Junkies, like a 3-channel, like a bourbon barrel pick from Peerless would be phenomenal. It would be so much fun to do that with those guys because they're the best. They're like my best friends. And I think that we would have a great time doing it. And I don't think we'd have any problem selling the bottles. So I think the 3 channels plus the friggin' awesome people over at Peerless would all be like a great combo to make something really cool happen. But that's just me spitballing and talking basically out of turn because there's no reason for me to talk about it except for I want to. And I want to put it out there so maybe it happens. Right? Right. All right. So sorry that I keep blabbing on. Cool 62 Chef says, go Army. All right. Destination Bourbon says, hashtag humble brag. The people at Peerless use Matt as their insider terminology. He's a legend there too. No, they like, I guess around the distillery say like they quote part of my videos around the distillery, like their bourbon had like floaties in it, like barrel char or something. And in my Peerless Bourbon video, I was like, the particulates are particulating. And apparently at the distillery, they watched it and it caught on. So particulates particulating is a thing around there. It's goofy as shit and it's super funny, but it's really cool to hear and kind of flattering. But at the same time, they are super smart and I'm just this guy. So it's not a humble brag. It's more like it's just funny. I freaking love, like, yeah. The people there are super cool. That's all I have to say about that. I'm done talking. Sam B, $25 super chat. Too late for the giveaway? If so, that's okay. Nah, you're not too late. Thrasher, $5 super chat. You're too late. You jerk. You're way too late. Why did you wait so long? Just kidding. You're an age hoe for show. But I love you. I love you too. We put B in first. What? Are you smoking? All right. B was in last. And if B wasn't in last, it was second from last. I'm offended. You put B in first? All right. Maybe I'm stupid, but probably not. Why did you put B in first? Let me read further. And E in second. Okay. E was the best one. So good call there. B to us was super oily and caramel. Figured you'd pick E. So you knew E was better. But you wanted to be different and pick B. Okay. I have a little bit of B. And well, I have more E in the glass. But let me just taste B again. Thinking it's the best. Just for you. It's good. B is good. But it is oily. It's very oily. You're right. It's very caramel. You're right. There is a super cinnamony caramel. Man, to put that above E though, what? Like E was, how did you sleep at night, Thrasher? How did you go to bed and fall asleep knowing that you did that? You're a rebel. You're a rebel without a cause. Nicholas Feldham says, you could afford it on this channel alone. I don't know about that. They are not cheap at all. But pre-selling, you could do barrels as often as you wanted. We're all in. Yeah, I don't know about. What the heck is that? I just saw something ridiculous. Friggin' ridiculous from Dan L. 99 problems, but Dan L ain't one. Are you? No, you ain't one. Why would? Okay, that's the funniest super chat comment combo I've ever seen. A $99 super chat, which is ridiculous, and don't do that anymore, but continue to do it if you want to. With a hilarious comment, 99 problems, but Dan L ain't one. Whatever. Dude, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. That's ridiculous. I can't even get over that. That's so funny. Oh, and Julie, see, I didn't see the comments after that. That was my reaction. And then Julie is saying that she loves the hammer banana so much. Because that was really funny. That was funny. Jeez. All right. Let's do the giveaway. The giveaways. Mr. Trev Wilson, do we have numbers to pick from between 1 and 5 or whatever? What do you think? What do we got? If you're still here, hopefully. So sorry I'm keeping you. We're 2 hours deep. 2 hours in. I'm still doing okay. I'm reassessing my situation here, and I think that so far, not a problem. We're doing all right. We're not talking about anything too far off topic, like stuff we don't want to talk about. We're doing good. We're doing great. Feeling fantastic. Waiting for Trev Wilson. Thrasher says, that's it. I'm sending all my Barcelona bottles back. You don't know none. Do what you got to do. I'm sending mine back to you. We're all sending ours back. And then we're going to ask for them back because they're nice people. Trev Wilson says, we've had a major malfunction. Oh, shnikes. Okay. He said major. I don't know what that means. I'm going to read further and we'll find out. Let's see what he says. We've had a major malfunction. But I'm on it. That's reassuring. That's good. Gonna be a few minutes. That's nice. At least he didn't say we're gonna need several months to figure out what's happening here. Having to manually write down all these large numbers? That is time consuming, and I love you. I'm so sorry that you have to do that. Friggin' Trev Wilson, everybody. If you're not subscribed to Trev Wilson's Bourbon Wrench channel, you must subscribe to him. Trev Wilson is like, let's see, how do you put it? If you went to a drive-thru, let's pick a good drive-thru, right? You guys familiar with Culver's? Probably not. That's probably a Midwest thing. But there's some Midwesterners in here. Let's probably make it a little bit of a wider variety. Let's say you went to Chick-fil-A. Not as many up here, but I've been to some, and I love it. And you ordered a deluxe spicy chicken sandwich meal. And they brought you the most freshest of fries with the most freshest Chick-fil-A sauce with the most freshest spicy chicken deluxe sandwich. And they were like, you know what? we accidentally cooked 10 extra deluxe spicy chicken sandwiches, and we'd like for you to have them. And you were like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And they were like, my pleasure. Trev Wilson is like the internet's version of my pleasure from Chick-fil-A. He is amazing and he deserves everything. And I mean, does he eat carbs? Probably not. But if he did, I wouldn't bat an eye because he deserves them. He's such a good guy. Love Trev Wilson, love Chick-fil-A, and my pleasure. Good night. But not really, because I gotta drink some Hooters. Let's drink some Hooters. Kilco says, don't make me hungry at midnight. Ben A knows about butter burgers. Friggin' Culver's. Culver's is amazing. I honestly love Culver's. Uncle Buck says, call me Kanye. What's up, Kanye? And I was going to concede to busy, but Dan Light came in hot. He did. He certainly came in hot. Hashtag trust in Trev. Lone Wanderer is a carpenter, and he can only count to 8. That's 5 more than you need to count from. You only need to count to 3, from what I understand. Destination Purpose says he has to write them down and do it by hand. You should move on to the Hooters. Why? Okay, don't rush me. We're only 2 hours deep. Okay, but honestly, let's move on to the Hooters. My mama says that I only need 300 subscribers to 10K. Let's get them there. I'm pretty sure that if anybody is in this chat still, 199 people. Wow, 199. I'm pretty sure that if anybody is in this chat, they're subscribed. They have to be. And if you're not, then I swear to God, don't make me do it. I will go to the garage and I will fuel up my gas-powered weed whacker and I will track you down and I will chop at your ankles with it until you hit subscribe. And those hurt. Have you ever hit your ankle with it? They hurt. So don't make me do it. But let's move on to the Hooters. Good call, Michael Klein. All right. This is, oh my God, so heavy. So heavy. Culver's is good, but Hy-Vee in Iowa has better tenderloin sandwiches. That sounds amazing. So heavy. This is 1 liter. This is 1 liter of Hooters. Hooters. Yeah, don't make him fire up the Corolla. The Corolla, honestly, to be 100% dead serious, the Corolla is right out there. It's outside of this house. And it's got a misfire so bad that it doesn't even want to do anything with its life. But guess what? I just pump it full of antidepressants, which is 93 octane fuel, and we'll go run some people down who don't subscribe. We'll do it together after we insure it and get new registration, of course. Got to be illegal. Otherwise, what the heck? But yes, this is Hooters. It was a gift from the glorious, wonderful legend DC. Trev Wilson says 1 to 116 when you're ready. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do it now. Yeah. Do it before the Hooters. That way, if people want to leave, they can leave. Nicholas Fellum says Lamborghini. Yes, the Lamborghini is our reliable family transportation. Knock on wood. Gosh, I shouldn't have said that. Now it's going to blow up or something. But yeah, the Lamborghini exists and we drive it. I mean, all over the country, all over the place. But I do have a 2003 Corolla, and it is a weapon on wheels. That's a total joke, by the way. But no, the Lamborghini isn't a part of this. The Lamborghini is strictly transport. Okay, 1 to 116. All right, let's do it. Let's do it on the old phone ski. All right. Let's not have any split hairs. Choose a random number between 1 and 116. This is for 61 is for the old tub from Bubble Bath Bourbon. See, I remembered that. So whoever 61 is the winner of Old Tub from Bubble Bath Bourbon. So there's that. Benny says the Weed Whacker threat is almost as good as the Sleepy Stephanie nosy note. It's funny because that video, the George T. Stagg versus Kentucky Owl bourbon video, that was a long time ago. I think I made that video back in like July or August, and it's just been on the computer. And then after we've moved so many times, and I'm trying to put out a video every week until we get situated. I was like, what do I have already shot that I can edit and turn into a video? And then I found that video, and I completely forgot about the Sleepy Stephanie story. So when I was editing the video, it was like I was watching it for the first time, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But I was what do you say? Like, I was satisfied with the Sleepy Stephanie story, and I was like, well, you're on point that night, Porter. You're pretty good with the Sleepy Stephanie, you could say. Let's go to the bar. Let's see. Will Zirk says, hey, Matt, check out the photo. Will Zirk equals Chris Willitzer? You're Chris? No shit. Okay. Jeez Louise. I couldn't put a name to the name. Check out the photo. What photo? What the heck photo am I looking at? Dang it. Will Zirk. Okay, was it what photo, dude? Dang it. Tribble says, gonna tell you right now, Dan, Julie, and Jason got a ton of entries. I didn't scroll down. Gotta scroll down. Jeremy Riley says, doesn't need to make the Weed Whacker threats anymore. He has the Julie Ellen Forcer wrench. She'll use the wrench as a hammer. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Tribble says, Old Top goes to friggin' Dan L. Big surprise. Big surprise. Congratulations, Dan L, on your Old Tub. I will pass your information along to Bubble Bath Bourbon, who will send you the bottle of Old Tub. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Oh boy. I got backed up here. Is it okay to pour the Hooters in a Glencairn, or do you need to use D-cups? That was a pretty funny joke, Gary. And I appreciate the joke. That was really good. Jeez. Oh. All right. Trev Wilson says, run the Old Tub giveaway again. All right. We'll do it again. We'll friggin' do it again. Stephen King, have you had Untitled Bourbon yet? I have not. I've never heard of Untitled Bourbon. Is it tremendous? Well, I don't know. Trev says, wish I would have known before I wrote you and Julie's name down a bajillion times. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's do the Old Tub giveaway one more time. Tyler Thompson says, just tuning in. Did I miss anything? Not really. I would say you missed not much, except for my dog and Santa hat and 211 amazing, beautiful, glorious, wonderful, super attractive, super smart, just friggin' doctorate level engineering bajillionaires in chat. All of you are amazing. That's what you missed. All right, let's do the oh crap. The 1 through 116 again. Dan and Julie, you don't want it in the drawings, just donating to your magnificent face. It's not that. It's pretty. It's okay. It's not magnificent. It's all right. Okay. Old Tub again. Choose a random number between 1 and 116. No, you're good. No, you friggin' nailed it. I told you. Why would? Okay, I don't need to tap. Okay. Choose a random number between 1 and 116. For the old tub. Old tub, 81. Probably Danelle. Just saying. Probably Danelle. All right. We got dollar carry in my mouth. No big deal. And then we have Hooters. Let's do it. Hooters. The cap on this, let's be totally honest. The cap on this feels like the cheapest cap I've ever felt. Can you see it? Can you, like, it's so, this is a weird type of plastic. It's not a normal type. It's a weird type of plastic. Bernie Fram. Huge kudos to Dan, and Julielle. Oh, the friggin' Fram fam. Hells yes. Shelf Turds is calling in, and I appreciate you. No, we appreciate you, Shelf Turds. David and Kira, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to Shelf Turds or deal with the weed whacker. That's all I got to say. 81 goes to Jeff Meager. All right, awesome. Friggin' A. Jeff Meager. Hells yeah. That's for the old tub. Now let's do this. Oh, nailed it. Nailed that so hard. That was a fantastic long pour. That was good. After that many ounces of 120 proof Knob Creek, that long pour might have been the best in the world. On the planet. Nailed it. Somebody sign me up for world's top long pourer. Taster or something. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Yes, so Jeff Meager gets the old tub. Now let's do the, before we get to the Hooters review, because I know we're all anticipating how does Hooters stack up. I said that. How does Hooters stack up? We have to do the giveaway for this guy. Antique. Weller Antique giveaway. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Don't fall. Stop making noise. All right. Choose a random number between 1 and 116. For the Weller. The Weller Antique goes to number 35. Trev, who's number 30 friggin' 5? 35. My shirt is so covered in dog hair, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. World's top long pourer porter. Yeah, we killed that with the long pour. Not a bad long. I didn't spill a drop, actually, which is really weird. Unless I spilled it and I didn't even know. All right, here it is. Where's Barn Door when needed? That's a good question. Where is Barn Door? Friggin' Barn Door. This is Hooters. Let's find out what we know about Hooters. All right. On the bottle of Hooters, there is. Did my chat freeze? Oh, crap. Yeah, it did. Then it just jumped. Wow, holy cow. That went incredibly fast. It paused and then just jumped. Just jumped. Okay. Sounds like the lid. Yeah, a 2-liter soda lid, pretty much. Whiskey people can sub to me if they want. I think I'm 10 away from 200 this year. Yeah, guys, sub to Kilco. Friggin' Kilco's got a YouTube channel. You should subscribe to Kilco. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. That was a legendary long pour. I didn't even, I thought it was going to end up on my lap. But then at the same time, I also thought it wasn't. And it didn't. Dan L's avatar is gone. Poor Danelle. Poor Danelle. Street performer long pour that was. Jamie Compton says that was impressive. Oh, man. Just the most modest receptacle I could find was that glass to pour the Hooters in. Engineered long pour. How come Dan can't do a long pour that perfect? I don't know. That was I felt pretty good about the long pour. The comments are like my chat froze for a second, so I feel pretty good now. Who won? Sam B. Sam B won the old. Sam B. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Congrats, Sam B. You won the friggin' Weller Antique. Spectacular, awesome, and amazing. Send me an email, Sam, adhdwhiskey@gmail.com with your shipping information, and I will get that out to you ASAP. As a matter of fact, sending out a lot of stuff tomorrow. Got a ton of things ready to go to the old post office and some things ready to go to FedEx. So tomorrow morning, guess what? If you shoot me your information, hopefully we can make it happen tomorrow. Yeah. All right. This is Hooters American Straight Whiskey. It has an owl on the bottle that, I mean, there's no way around it. This isn't me being anything but honest. The owl has boobs for eyes here and here with areolas. They're there. They're there. There's no, I mean, there's not anybody who can look at this and say, Matt, you're wrong. No, that's what this is, and that's what they designed it to look like. Just calling a boob, right? Anyway, that's their logo, and that's what they chose to go with. It seems to be doing pretty well for them. Anyway, this is 1 liter, so 1,000 milliliters if you're a scientist like me. And it is 40% alcohol by volume or 80 proof. That is, distilled in Indiana. Okay, I was going to say there's no more information, but guess what? There is. There is more information. Oh, yeah, we're getting to it. We're getting to it. Z-Man says, the long pour scared me. Cheers, brother. The long pour, I nailed it. I nailed it so hard. It says, produced and bottled by Florida Caribbean Distillers, Auburndale, Florida, for United Spirits Inc. in Plaistow, New Hampshire. Distilled in Indiana, so this must be an MGP whiskey. Aged at least 2 years. And that is all we know about this orange liter bottle of owl. Ooh. Let's see what she does. All right, put it down. If I'm honest, I tried to review this bottle twice, and I had to delete the review both times. I don't remember what it tastes like. This was a long time ago, but there's literally no information on the bottle, so you just kind of have to roll with it. And rolling with a Hooters bottle is not necessarily the best idea, because when you have to start saying things to try to make up stuff, you end up saying things that you delete because, yeah. Anyway, here we go. It's not bourbon, though. I don't know. All it says is whiskey. It says American Straight Whiskey. Now, the color on it is like, geez, it's like what you would say is not that dark. It's not like, I mean, it's pretty light. It's not Scotch light. It is like, huh. If you, geez, it's like the color of gasoline, pretty much. It's like E85 or something, I guess you could say. But the color isn't impressive. But it's only aged 2 years. I have tasted it before, but it was a long time ago. So I honestly can't remember. I can't remember what it tastes like. Was I super impressed with it when I tasted it a long time ago? No, I wasn't. But now it has some air. Now the owl has got some air. Now that's, if you bottle flip that and drop it, is that a flip slip? Oh geez. All right, let's go for a nose. Actually, Tim Evans says Untitled Whiskey is from 18 Distillery in the DC area. They dab with amazing sourced MGP, some finished and some select 13 to 14-year-old barrel proof picks. You'll like it. Well, this is a 2-year American whiskey. It's a little coppery. You're right. Well, it's a little coppery. Jay Hamilton says some bad gas. Yeah, I don't even know why I said that. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know what color gasoline is. But I was wrong. It's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, here we go. Can American whiskey have added coloring? That is not a bad question. If anybody were to ask me that, I would say I think it can. Oh geez. If I were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and they asked me, can American whiskey have added coloring? I would him and haw as long as they let me. I would call a lifeline, who was no help, stupid idiot lifeline. And then I would say, yes, final answer. And then I'd hope that I was right, but I'm not quite sure. All right, here we go. For the nose. Literally yuck. Literally not that good. I don't even appreciate it in the least bit. After smelling the Knob Creeks and then smelling this, I am slightly wondering what the hell. What the mother? Okay, it's very young. It is, wow. Oh, if it says straight, it cannot have, yeah, that's right. I think you're right. If it says straight, it can't have coloring. That's super smart. Super smart to say that. I think you're right, Daniel Kerber. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I'm trying to. This is a totally different ballgame than what I've been smelling lately. So I'm trying to actually give you nosy notes. What is that? I think, okay. Okay. This is as honest as I can get and as accurate as I can get. Have you ever bought a brand new pair of shoes? Like a brand new pair of sneakers. And then you have the stinkiest feet. And you are wearing stinky socks, old socks. And then you wear your brand new tennis shoes for the day. And then you get home and your feet have been sweating because they're in these new shoes. And then you get out of your shoes and you're like, did I already stink these up? And then you smell the shoe, this inside of the shoe. This honestly smells like if you had stinky sock foot and wore it inside of a brand new shoe for a day and then smelled it afterwards. And that is totally right. It's not even, that's within 0.16% of being super correct. You have, why don't you wash your feet? you're wearing new shoes, get some new socks, but your feet are just, they can't control themselves. They just smell bad. That's what that smells like. It literally smells like you wore your new shoes with bad feet. And you are like, you know what? These are going to be a bunch of shit in about 3 weeks. Might as well throw them out in 3 weeks. This is the Hooters on something about Mary's mom in Florida. I have no idea what you mean by that. Grass stained sneakers? No, this is different. The America bourbon smells different. This smells like stinky feet inside of a new shoe. There's no other way to put it. The more I smell it, the more I'm like, yeah, totally nailed that note. Okay, let's go for a taste. Down the hatch. Hooters. It's all right. Oh, the back end of it. I wasn't gonna. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to get a little bit funky. That was a big drink, by the way. This is 80 proof, so it's a lot of water and whatever it is. It's kind of sweet. It's at first not that offensive. It tastes kind of appley, like apple seeds. Like if you were to eat the core of an apple and the seeds are in there, it's kind of what that tasted like at first. But not like the best apple, like kind of like a shitty apple. Like you grabbed an apple that you were like, nobody else will ever eat this. Like the core of an apple, and then it turns sour at the end, and then it kind of got bitter and not appealing. But at first, it wasn't terribly offensive. It wasn't good at all. Matter of fact, don't like it. But then again, I was just drinking some really good bourbon, and I don't want to be a snob. This, how much was this, DC, for 1 liter? Was it like $12 or something like that? $20? I don't know. I don't even know what you would do with this. It's definitely not made for sipping neat. It's kind of funky. It's got a little bit of a funk. I don't know. Got to go for one more sip just to figure out what the heck. Yeah, the nose is not good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The second sip tasted kind of like a sour green apple Jolly Rancher. A sour green apple Jolly Rancher. And I didn't even, until right now. Now, after that sip, like the finish is kind of long. It's not, the finish is the worst part. The palate is kind of, it's not that bad. It's kind of good. It's like appley and then like sour Jolly Rancher. And then it falls apart and turns into a really bitter, yucky McYuckerson from Yucksville. Yuck, US, yucky, you know what I mean. And I'm not a huge fan of it, but at the same time, like, it's literally definitely not the worst thing I've ever tasted. I would rather have that than the America bourbon. And I would rather have America bourbon like every single day of my life than ever taste Wheatland Ranch again. So Hooters is probably the best worst whiskey you could pick if you had to, I'd say. It's not that bad. It's definitely not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse. Realistically, I didn't know what to expect. But for an 80 proof straight American whiskey with no information on the label except for Hooters, you expect it not to be good. But yeah, I can see how they could probably sell that at the bar and mix drinks with it and stuff. Whatever. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. 170 people still in here. Not that bad. My fire was buffering. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Before I started, it was the spinning wheel. It's kind of funny that it happened during it. Yeah, Lone Wanderer says mixed drinks. I think that's exactly what it's for. I mean, obviously, the fireplace didn't even know. All right, what's my mom doing? What's she up to? Tunes21 says drain pour. Yeah. I mean, I now have a bottle of Hooters that I carry around the country with me. It's a bottle of Hooters I received in Hartford, Connecticut. I drove it all the way to Marquette, Michigan, and then we went 8 hours south to Detroit, Michigan with the Hooters, and then back 8 hours north to Marquette, Michigan again with the Hooters. So this owl has some miles on it. Now I have a bottle of Hooters. How do I don't know, but it's there. It's definitely there. It's definitely going to be there forever. It's funny because when you think about it, we're a traveling family right now, so we move all over the place. And then like I get really good bottles that I love so much and I don't want to finish. So like I keep those and we travel with them, right? And then I have like there's those, and then there's like really special bottles that I don't want to drink that we travel with. And then there's like mid-level bottles that I have and all this stuff. But then like there's bottles like America bourbon, the Thrasher, the Thrasher bottle, the America bourbon whiskey bottle, which was part of my regional Bardstown flight that I never ever want to get rid of. It's like it's part of the history of the channel. And then DC sends me a bottle of Hooters. Like I can't ever get rid of that. It's a part of the channel now. Like it's a part of the thing. Like he sent me a bottle of Hooters. So guess what? No matter what, that's got to travel with me wherever I go. And I package it up nice and tight, and we just drive with them. And they're always there. And tonight, when I was looking for bottles just to like bring out for the live stream, I saw that bottle of Hooters and I thought of DC, and I thought of how awesome that guy is and how he deserves so much friggin' high fives and respect and love because he's the best. And I was like, you know what? I told him I would review it, and I tried a couple times and failed because it was just bad. They were just bad reviews. And I was like, tonight we'll do it. We'll talk Hooters because he would appreciate that. And I'm sure he did. And I love you, DC. Thank you so much for being so nice to me, so kind to me, and I love you. And everybody else here too. Wow. Lots of scrolling to do. So sorry I missed all these chats. Yeah, lots of Hooters are closing, that's for sure. Hooters and Coke sounds like a good Saturday night. That's funny. Oh, you meant cola. Oh my gosh. Eek. What's my mom talking about? Just answering the question about added coloring. Yeah, that's a good thing for me to know. It's weird because like you're going through the journey of learning about whiskey and learning about bourbon and learning about, it's like you hear things and you learn things, and some things stick and some things, like a lot of questions I can answer after, like, but that was a good question. Like, could it have coloring? And I'm like, well, if it's a straight bourbon whiskey, no, absolutely not. No way. If it's a bourbon whiskey, it cannot. No way. Get out of town. But can American straight whiskey have coloring? Shayla said if it's straight, it can't. And that I should have thought that, but I didn't. And I was confused for a second because that's a very good question. But also now something that I will learn and know about for the future when somebody else, because everybody who's in this chat obviously comes to me for the best information and the most historical correctness, informational properties of history on the planet, and that's why they're here. And if it weren't for my technical, specific prowess and super smart ability to recall all the information that you'll ever want to know, nobody would ever watch. So it's good to know. And I'm full of shit. I love you guys so much. Nolan Martin's on a live stream. Thank you so much, Nolan. Appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate everybody for being here. We're 2 hours and 37 minutes in. That means it's time for me to say goodnight. Probably a while ago. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Did Klein say goodnight? Dude, Klein, thank you so much for being here for this long. Freaking love you, dude. Love all of you. There were 200 and over 200 people in here at some point. That's incredible. I love you guys so much. Quick little housekeeping. On Tuesday, a couple things on Tuesday. There will be is day one. It's December 1st. So Tuesday will be day one of the ADHD Whiskey Advent Calendar, which is a collaboration with the Minnesota Whiskey Elite. They sent me an Advent calendar to do. So there will be a new video every day, December 1st through December 24th. That starts Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, Bardstown Bourbon Company is releasing their video of the world's top whiskey taster finals that happened at their distillery a couple weekends ago. So that's going to be something that I'm sure some of you will want to watch. So there'll be links posted to that. I was involved with that, and it was a super cool experience. So I would urge you to check that out because it was a really cool thing. Other than that, my fire's buffering again. I can see. Other than that, on next Friday live stream with Nick Lewis from Bardstown Bourbon Company, we're going to talk all things competition and just kind of shoot the shit. I'm going to send him a little flight to do. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. I don't know. Maybe there'll be more special guests next Friday. We'll see. I don't know. This is going to be a bunch of fun. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love you all so much. I can't thank you enough for all the support, everybody for being here. And guess what? Before I forgot, I almost forgot, like a jerk, like a stupid jerk. It is 11:28, 11:21. New patrons, Austin Cole, thank you so much for becoming a patron. Old Man Joe, Tyler and Jamie Compton, if I haven't said thank you yet, thank you for becoming patrons. John Reese, thank you so much for becoming a patron. And Cole George, I appreciate you so much for becoming a patron. Love you so much. Like I don't feel like I deserve all the love and just coolness from you people, but I also I love it. Like I can't say thank you enough. You guys are all the best. Ernie Brubaker, the Brubaker maker himself, says, "Have a great weekend." You too, Ernie. Heck yes. Danielle says, "Wonder if they caught the drunk crowd outside Bardstown." No, that's what I'm wondering too. It's kind of funny. Sorry, Julia, Mr. Chat. We are out too. Love you, man. You're the best, but Carissa is neck and neck with you. Yeah, she is awesome. She is my other half. Couldn't do it without her. She's the best. You're in the lead for the wrench gift, though. Tell her to up her game. I'll tell her. I'll let her know. All right, guys. Good night, Jamie Compton. Friggin' super, super happy to meet you and excited that now I know who you and Tyler are personally. You two are amazing. I love everybody and all of you. Oh my gosh, I can't say thank you enough. My name is Santa Claus. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. The dog was Piper. This was a fantastic flight from Thrasher. Next week we'll have some fun. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on just being a good boy or girl to get on the nice list. Because if you're on the naughty list, that's not good. You want to be on the nice list. So do nice things and be nice. And why am I even telling this to you? Because you're all the nicest people on the planet. You already know. And we love you. And you're obviously all on the nice list. And if you're not on the nice list, just rewrite the list and put yourself on it.